Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time, we met the anti-hag support group and helped Mayrina, who had been cursed to turn into a sheep after taking leadership of the group here in Old Garlow's place. We gained some important information about where a local hag may be operating, or rather how she's operating. She appears to have kidnapped a child whose mother we may be able to interview to locate her. And we also gained access to a recipe for a hag grenade, which can counteract a hag who has swallowed a child, forcing her to vomit it up and rendering her vulnerable. We also gained information that the reason hags can keep coming back is because of mushrooms, which can only be destroyed with fire magic. We're currently investigating Old Garlow's cellar. In between last episode and now, I have disarmed all of these traps. I also had a perception check occur where Karlach noticed this little plate over here. And I have gone back to camp and had Gale create for me 2 of these Hag's Bane potion / grenade deals. So one is on our boy Astarion, who has a +5 to dexterity, and one is here on Karlach, who has a +4. They're going to need to throw those at the hag when we encounter her, I think, and so I gave them to the folks with the highest dexterity mod. We're going to go ahead and examine what's in this basement. And because we found one set of traps, we're going to go slowly here. We're going to have our girl step forward. She has the highest perception. See if she notices anything. So this room appears to be flooded. And there's not much to interact with. A few barrels. That's about it. I think this is just water. So we'll take a quick look in these barrels. Some wine and torches. Rotten tomatoes. Yeah, not much of value in here. What is this? More wine. Alright, nothing really of value in this room. Come over and check out here. This is locked. Let's have Astarion crack it for us.
Should be easy.
There we go. Coming inside with Karlach, we can see a wooden chest, a cupboard, not much else. All right, let's take a look. We have a sickle here. How much is that worth? 10 gold for a pound? Not much. Here we have a trap disarm toolkit, a scroll of vampiric touch. Yeah, interesting. Not that good damage. A little bit of healing from it. I mean, it's either going to be Tava or Karlach close enough to use this, and they wouldn't because the damage is so low. I suppose we'll send it to Shadowheart. And a bit of gold. Okay, what else have we got? A backpack. Some green underwear. Another trap disarm toolkit. In the cupboard. Not much. Bit of gold. We'll take that. It does look like there's a few things here. A greeting to this home's new occupant. Let's read that. To whom it may concern, we shall never meet, but I'm Garlow, and I've spent most of my life in the walls, in which you now find yourself. I served long within this home, such that it was left to me when my master died. I devoted myself wholly to a life of service, but found once my time had finished that I'd hardly lived for myself for a single day. That's changed now. I depart for Kalimshan in the morning and hope to see the world from there. Please, take care of this little place. It was my whole world. Best, Garlow. Alright, okay. Garlow's retirement plan. List of things to do. Climb a tree. Have a truly exceptional sandwich. Spend a whole day reading. Visit Waterdeep. Get a massage. Swim in the Chionthar. Buy a new coat. Get a cat? There's also a book called Inklings. This novel's bookmarked on a page lined with markings. Its reader seems to have underscored certain parts for emphasis. After all, there's no point in denying the undeniable, which, until that moment, I had obscured with a million minor tasks by which I measured my life. Yes, the polishing, the scrubbing, the pouring of wine and tea, and deference into my master's cup, all of it had surrounded and obscured the essential truth of my life, like a phalanx now fallen. I had wasted my years, one by one, and now there were hardly any left to me at all. We've got a smoking pipe. We've got a music box. This I will take. I will actually play it first. Let's listen. No music. All right. Add that to our wares. And it looks like that's about it for this. What else have we got? Not much left. A couple arrows for Astarion. A traveler's chest here with nothing in it. Alright, that's all that. The only thing left to do then is to come stand on this pressure plate, which we noticed. Which opens up this fantastic area. Okay, so we had a perception check fail there. Let's actually not use Karlach here. Let's have maybe Shadowheart come stand on the platform.
This way.
And let's have our perception master Karlach come here and check for traps. Wow, failed. Failed again. Failed twice. All right.
Well, it ends not as bad as it could have.
Ooh, boy. Whatever it is we're looking for, it is hard to see. I guess we'll take a chance on Astarion seeing it, whatever it is.
Oh, dear.
All right, so he noticed one trap. But there's another one in here somewhere that we've missed. There's an acid barrel there. There's a little hole here. I'm not sure if we're supposed to be able to go there or not. So, how do we want to do this? I mean, we can see the one. Let's have him disarm that, and hopefully he doesn't... Well, let's move everybody else away, just in case this goes badly for him. He does have a bunch of hit points due to the, thanks to the, Amulet of Health.
Don't touch me.
Let's disarm this one. Wow. There's a lot in here that people are missing, huh? A pile of sacks and an acid barrel. I think our best bet here is going to be to jump. Yeah, okay. Now, he took 0 hit points there. That's interesting. Why does he have... Why did he take 0 there? What exactly happened? Astarion succeeded on a saving throw against explosion, hit for 0. 46 divided by 2. 11 damage divided by 2 equals 0? 16 damage divided by 2 equals 0? That's... I don't quite know what that is, but alright. I'm not sure why we didn't take any damage there. Some kind of bug? Inside the opulent chest, we have an elixir of sea invisibility. Very nice. A drow poison. An elixir of poison resistance. We'll add that to our wares. Send some gold to Tava. And Old Garlow's basement back room key. Alright. It doesn't appear. I'm not sure about this little area. I'm not sure what this is, but I can't click into it, so I guess we're done. Alright. That's it for Old Garlow's place, I guess.
I've got a long road ahead.
Some decent finds there. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Now, we need to find the mother of this kidnapped child and interview her. To do that, we're going to need to exit the building to start.
Helps me. Good to get it off your chest.
And let's check our journal. She mentioned that she was hanging out at one of the fist encampments. Okay. We disposed of a hag spy named Jatlo. The hag's victims are led by a determined woman, Mayrina. Mayrina told us of her suspicion that this very same hag is likely to be found in Baldur's Gate, that her people won't know peace until she's destroyed. Save Vanra. Here we go. Mayrita told us that the hag has kidnapped a child. The mother, Laura, can be found at Basilisk Gate. We should speak to her. All right, let's head to Basilisk Gate. Way up at the entrance. And see if we can find this Laura person. Where is Laura? Maybe inside? Trying to get somebody's attention, trying to file a report. Here we go. Here she is.
Vanra. Her name is Vanra.
Kindly lower your voice, madam.
I apparently missed this the first time through.
Looking for who?
My daughter.
Okay, well, I don't know how I missed this part of this the first time through, but I did. Let's just take a quick step inside and see. Looks like this is some sort of cooking area.
Cooking as fast as I can. Those fists have got bottomless bellies, I swear.
Okay.
Asked me to come here.
We can't get back into whatever that room is.
Yes. I mean, no.
Oh, there's a prison entrance here. Interesting.
Are you drunk? Is that what this is?
Of course not. Simply tell me why you're here.
Something's going wrong with her memory. That's very interesting.
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me. Why are you here?
Yeah, her tadpole's going crazy.
Sick joke. Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days?
You're Laura, right? And your child is missing.
Yes. Her name is Vanra. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been sucking Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
You catch the barest tendrils of magic coiled around the flame.
Oh, maybe it's not a tadpole. Maybe it's hag magic.
Mermaids, down by the docks, I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
All right, Arcana is not particularly a strong suit here, but let's try. Yeah, we're not getting this.
You sense nothing amiss.
What were we discussing?
What is happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
I think there's a hag in the city. This might be connected.
A hag in Baldur's Gate? Preposterous.
Don't scare me more than I already am. What would a hag want with my Vanra? She's just lost. That's all. What? I'm so afraid. And so tired. I've been looking night and day everywhere I could. I've no family, and Vanra's father isn't around. A flaming fist were my last resort.
Okay. The fists are useless, largely, I think, because they've been enchanted. I will find your daughter, I swear upon my oath.
You will? Thank you. I haven't slept or eaten since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks.
Okay. Was anyone else with you?
No. Unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. but it was only a quick one.
You must have some witnesses, surely.
Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful.
I'll head to the Blushing Mermaid now.
Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
All right. Why is she going to the prison? I think we've been here briefly. Yeah, we've been here briefly because we came up from the sewers, I think. There's a sewer entrance. But we still don't have a good reason to be. There's no reason to be here. I mean, we could slaughter all the fists and take, like, loot the place, but I don't see a need to do that, really. I don't quite understand why Laura, the NPC, walked down here, but whatever. Let's get to the Blushing Mermaid. Let's see. Have I visited that yet? It said down by the docks, right? Where is the... Okay, the Blushing Mermaid. It's over by old Garlow's place. All right. Let's get there. Back to the central wall.
You'd think the late Lord Tash was a saint, the way the Gazette goes on about him.
Yeah.
And we want to head around the park, it seems. Where's the entrance going to be? Down here? So there's a big chunk of these buildings we haven't really explored yet. So I think we go maybe down here. We'll just skirt around the edge of the park, I think. So we can actually do it this, well, yeah, it's complicated moving around here. We can come to here.
So, who was your favorite character in the book?
Squeeze out through this little break, and I think this, maybe not. Maybe it's further out.
You might want to wash up first. Got a few souvenirs from the night stuck to your chin.
Aye, and you smell like that place down the docks where they dump out the fish guts.
Why'd you have to say that?
Who are these folks? I think they're drunkards working it off in the morning. They're hungover.
Oh, that plum prosecco. Oh, gods, never again. Never again. Solemn oath, solemn vow, solemn...
May think the mermaid...
Oak Nuzzle?
Sorrow drowning...
Canales buns, Dickon. You're wasted. Wasted.
Well, she's still drunk, it seems. What's Rint Spriggly doing?
It's a shame Lord Gortash passed before his steel watch could condemn this wretched tavern, this absolute hive. Excuse me, I must return to my work. The Baldur's Mouth Tavern Review doesn't write itself.
All right, he's here as a drink critic or a pub critic, I guess.
Never again.
And Bleary.
One last binge is just what we needed. Because tomorrow, we wake up as flaming fists.
Ooh, that's a rough career choice, buddy. The Fists are in for a bad couple of months.
Tell that to Glitterbeard. He'll have our heads.
So...
I suppose. They've got armies to deal with.
I think this is the tavern. Yes, all right. So we'll come along the edge here. Lots more citizens. Looks like there's a couple of drunken fists here. No, cash guard.
That the death of Lord Gortash would inspire solemnity.
What is cash guard?
This uniform's neat, isn't it? But why am I... Oh, wait. I had a shift at the counting house. Oops.
So the cash guard is the private armed guard force belonging to the counting house.
I'm off the clock, Ducal. Or I would be if it weren't for this blithering idiot. If you've got business at the counting house, it's just down the road.
Fair enough. All right. so drink up. What do we got here? Mary Fairweather, a patron.
Did you hear the terrible news? Duke Gortash is dead. He was so young and smart and gorgeous. And I didn't even get to meet him.
Tong Stoneheart.
If I'm not swinging a hammer working, I'm swigging a mug here drinking.
Well, that seems like a interesting life choice. Hiccups Borton here appears to be unconscious. He's drunk himself into a stupor. A level 1 humanoid, condition drunk and unconscious. All right. Oh, interesting. The tavern is like a ship. Very interesting. Oh, look at this. It's really cool, the Blushing Mermaid. Obviously, we're here to investigate the disappearance of Vanra, the 7-year-old girl. So we're going to have to speak to all the patrons as well as the staff and the owner. Let's get started. Let's see if any of these folks know anything about the missing child. Let's start with Xena. Are you a regular?
Keep bloody wits about you in here. The captain is trying to keep it hush-hush. But I heard a kid got nabbed.
I know. The child is called Vanra, right?
Knew it. No wonder Captain Grizzly shoots daggers at anyone who mentions it. My guess, it's them squatters. Spotted a bunch of misfits sneaking into one of them boarded-up houses. Ugh, animals.
Well, it's definitely not them, and you're a little prejudiced, a little classist, it seems.
My eyes are watering.
I swear.
So, okay, as usual, most of this stuff would be theft to take, so we're not going to do that. Let's talk to Grimbus. What a great name, Grimbus.
How can you stand there when the city's hope has crumbled? Gortash is dead. We're all doomed.
All right, calm down, buddy. You've got heroes standing directly in front of you. Nesha Lisha, what do you have to say here?
My friend dared me to come here alone for a couple of mugs of ale. So here I am.
What kind of a dare is that? She's probably robbing your house. Oh, we found her. Okay, one of the targets. You should make yourself scarce. There's a killer loose and you're a target.
Huh. Come on, mate. Who would want me dead?
Please listen to me. Others have died already. You are in danger. Persuasion check. We're pretty dang good at this. Plus 16, so as long as we don't nat 1 this, we're fine. There we go.
Oh, shit. You're serious. I can see it in your eyes. I've got to... Shit! I've got a tab to settle. Shit!
All right, warned and forewarned. That's good news for her.
One more drink, and I'll have beat that dead.
The idle patter here doesn't take into account what we just told her. There's another upset cabbage cart over here. Hilarious.
Crunchy.
Let's step inside the Blushing Mermaid. Oh, let me see this. Let me see this.
The Blushing Mermaid.
Amazing carving on the front of the thing. That's really cool. I do wish there was a photo mode in this game so you could position the camera in a certain way. Like, I'd love to get this centered and zoomed in to take a picture of it. But that's too bad. Can't do it.
Mermaid.
It's still cool. All right, so we've stepped inside the tavern. Let's meet Svend.
You're going on a date? Are you joking? The city is a hair's breadth from violence, and we're shipping off at first light.
So? I'll be back by then.
Mate, you'd be late to your own funeral. Look, skip the date, and I'll take you out the next time we port, all right?
Her eyes shine with concern and love. That of more than a friend.
Okay. Do we expose her? Well, she can just deny it and say this lady doesn't know what she's talking about. But no, let's, I think we can, we've got our bow equipped. We can play Cupid for a moment. I don't know what this is about, but this woman clearly loves and worries about you. You should listen to her. 32.
Love? Well, I wouldn't go that far, but yeah. I'm worried about you, mate. Ship wouldn't be the same without you.
Oh, come on. You know I'm a sucker for that soppy shit. Fine, no date. But let's say we grab another one here for the road. My treat.
Deal.
Okay. Well, nothing to do with the girl.
Tonight for two.
Oh, now he's inviting her to sex. Okay.
I'm sure the cook would be happy to share with you, so long as you like the smell of ham.
All right. So nothing to do with the girl, but we had a brief little moment there with those folks. Okay, we got a barkeep here, Bosun Gannett. We definitely want to interview him, and a patron, Placer Varen.
If you had to choose the rat one or the blonde one, which should I? Which would you choose?
I'm going to presume he's talking about wine. Blonde every time. Well, there's no black wine, but it also works here, right? It kind of works here.
You're right. You're so right.
Bosun! A blonde lager, please!
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, nothing to interview about the missing child there. Let's see what Bosun Gannett has to say.
It's always been there for me.
No pissing or shitting. If you break it, you pay for it. Any fighting and Captain Grizzly will shank you. Got it?
If Captain Grizzly tries to shake me, he's in trouble. Yeah, I'll follow the rules.
Good. Welcome to the Blushing Mermaid. If you're here to complain that the booze tastes like piss, I know. Anything else?
I'm here about the missing girl, Vanra.
Gods above. Not again. You pull a knife on me like the last one and you're getting a boot, you hear?
Who pulled a knife on you?
That woman, Lara, Laura, whatever her bloody name is. She was screaming her head off about some kid. Tore the place apart. Bloody disturbing. Captain Grizzly had to clock her in the end. Threw her out on her arse. Good riddance.
Well, that's not going to happen for us, for sure.
Lads. Did someone piss on the floor again?
That's amazing. I love that. Okay. So we definitely want to talk to the captain. We want to investigate this place. I'm hoping that we can meet or find somebody who knows something, saw something, and or maybe pass a perception check to find a clue. Let's head up to the... Well, we do have an oak door here. Let's see where this goes. The Blushing Mermaid basement. Okay. Could the hag have snatched up the child, brought her down here, and then like gone through a wall or something? Seems possible. We did get some experience when we walked in here. Let's take a look around. Got a bucket. This is looking suspicious to me. As if there's maybe something behind here. That's fun. Can we see or find anything here? What is this? It definitely feels like there's something here behind these barrels, but at the moment I can't see what. That's the door we came in, right? Or is this a different door? Why is there so many doors here? That looks extremely breakable. Yeah. Here we go.
What's that?
Is that an illusory door? It is an illusory door. Okay. So there's definitely something here. One of these doors we haven't checked yet, and then that definitely was suspicious behind those barrels. Well, we found this. Let's head on down. Check the chest. Couple of ingredients and some gold. That's fine. And then a big double doors, a pair of double doors. Let's toggle these lanterns off so we have some nice darkness. Let's see. She used Ethel's lair key? Why would you just randomly open the door?
Like that hag's den back in the swamp. Okay.
Well, you've done it now. You just cracked open the door. All right, we found the hag's lair. So I guess we don't need to do investigations here. We've just found it all. Let's sneak in.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
I have so many dates to plan.
We've got more masks here, including Captain Grizzly. The masks are... It's really unfortunate with the masks. Like, there's nothing we can do to save them, really. We just have to kind of take them out, right?
Protects me. She keeps me safe.
I wonder who will confess their love.
I think I'm gonna go into turn order here, and we're gonna ambush them. If I thought there was a way to save them, I would try. But we know what happens. Until we kill the hag, we can't, like... Until you kill the hag, you can't safely remove this. Knocking them unconscious sort of doesn't work. And if you remove the mask, they die. So let's take a look at who we've got here that we are probably going to be fighting. Captain Grizzly. She's got a crossbow here. Evasion, opportunity attack, part of the flock. Wait, Auntie Ethel welcomes you, dearie. So it is Ethel. She's back from the dead. All right, so she's like a rogue type creature. Tempted by Ethel's whispers. Now, theoretically, I don't think we have a choice but to kill them. I mean, theoretically, we could maybe sneak past them. But, I mean, we found the lair. We gotta take them out, I think. So you've got the... You've got... It doesn't say what mask you're wearing here. All right, well, over here we've got the Mask of Vengeance. This guy looks like, let's see. Yeah, this is a, come on, what's the word? Barbarian. So he's gonna rage. Creature gains an extra reaction when attacked. The creature can use a reaction to counterattack with Vengeful Strike, dealing 9 to 20 slashing damage and 4 to 14 psychic damage. All right. Starting with him would be pretty good. Mask of Servitude. Improved Bardic Inspiration, Spellcaster there. And Mask of Terror. Wow, a lot of stuff here. A monk, I think? Yeah, a monk. So, priorities are probably the Bard, the Spellcaster, the Rogue, the Monk. Yeah, they're all kind of hard to deal with here. If I was going to open up with something, what would I do here? I think we'll open up with a sneak attack from Astarion. Where do we want to put him? Do I want to cast a spell with him? What do we have that's, like, interesting to use? Immolating Gaze. Sear and frighten your target with a glower. Dominate Beast is not going to help here. So I think just a sneak attack with some poison, maybe. I think... Who's got the lowest hit points? The Bard? Maybe we try to one-shot the Bard here with Astarion. Would he be able to hit him from there? I don't think that's close enough. So we need to, like, sneak through here. Maybe we have him come over here and turn out the lantern.
What have we here? A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
And then, can I get a sneak attack from here on that guy? No, I'm too far away still. There's also traps everywhere. Yikes. There was one right there, yeah. Can I get him where can I get him that he could take that shot? I'd have to Misty Step to do it, I think. It might be worth it here. Why can he fly? Oh, this is a bonus action to bestow the ability to fly on himself. We could use our second level 2 spell slot here to Misty Step up here. But I don't know if he'll remain hidden after doing so. I think he won't, which is troublesome. So I might not be able to take out the Bard, but I can definitely take out this guy. Let's see. I think we have to just open up and hope for the best here. In terms of poisons, what do I want to do here? I want to use something. Paralyzed and poisoned for 10 turns. That's nice, but I've only got one of that. Diminution. Oil of Bane for 10 turns. What do I have a lot of? The Drow Poison. They become poisoned and fall asleep. All right, let's maybe use a Drow Poison. We've got 10 of those. Simple Toxin, Serpent Fang Toxin, Wyvern Toxin. All right, yeah, we've got 14 Drow Poison. Let's make sure we've got this equipped, and then let's throw that on. Bonus action. Coated in Drow Poison. Sneak attack on the Barbarian to open things up. I like it.
Let's give someone a surprise.
Will I crit here? Yeah, you know what? This could be a this could be a pretty good crit. With the poison and everything else. It could one-shot him. Let's do it. I think he just... Yeah, he straight up died there. Okay. He straight up died. He did not get sucked into combat. That was an amazing crit. Now, I do think they'll react to his death. So we're going to just stick him behind this wall, and we're going to switch over to somebody else here. Who else can open up with something amazing like that? We do have the problem of these peculiar flowers everywhere, so maybe we'll go with Tava here. Tava can fly somewhere. Interesting. And get involved. The problem is we don't want to expose her. So we want to take, like, ranged attacks with her. To open here, which is not... maybe not the best idea. Maybe we do a spell with Shadowheart here. Because she's got some mighty fine area effect spells to open up with. She doesn't gain advantage from being hidden. But could be a pretty good opener for her. Like the Paralyzing Ray. She can move to there and paralyze the, she can paralyze the rogue. Open up with that. But the rogue, yeah, the rogue's gonna have a high initiative. The monk is also gonna have a high initiative, but the bard probably less likely to. We could do that. What else could we do? We have Everard's Black Tentacles. Where can we place this? I'm gonna have to move to do some of this. We know that this area is relatively safe because Astarion was standing here. Let's come to here with her. I think opening with Everard's is a good call here. Ooh, okay, right there, there's a vent. Let's throw Everard's out here on everybody. Yeah, I like this. It'll slow them down as we open up in the combat. Let's do it. Okay. Shadowheart and Astarion are involved. Now we gotta get the rest of them in there. Let's have you fly over.
Let's kill it.
We could do a Wrathful Smite or a Concussive Smash. Possibly frightens your target. That'd be great for the monk. Okay, where can we get? Where can we get? We can get to the bard. Let's do this. And we're flying, so we shouldn't hit any traps. Come on now. Okay, you're involved and you're ahead of the rest. Did you take some damage there? Oh, you landed in the black tentacles. Of course you did. I'm an idiot, but that's okay. Let's kill this bard if we can. Yeah, he's immobile because of black tentacles. Oh, he missed! Son of a bee sting. That sucks. All right. Karlach. Yeah, the traps are going to be rough here. Where can we get her to?
Rat feet.
Let's move slowly. We can see there's another... We can see other flowers.
This place is hungry for blood.
No, no. Jesus. I forgot. They move with each other sometimes. Okay, we'll come...
This'll be fun.
Why are we immune to fire damage? I don't understand. Whatever, I'm fine with it. You know what? That actually makes things easier. Let's do a brutal leap. We can't get there. Okay. I'd like to get rid of this bard, but the tentacles in here are problematic. All right, let's come to like here, and we'll do some ranged attacks with her.
Easy.
I'm really not sure why we're so immune to fire damage, but I'll take it, right? Brutal leap. I can get to here. I can get to here, which might be in range and outside of black tentacles. I actually don't need the brutal leap, but what is it? It's within... It could happen. Let's try it. I think he's out of range there, but... We did knock him prone. Okay. That puts her in the turn order. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this kill here. Do I have my passive on? I do. All right, let's see how this goes. 16 damage. Okay. 32, that's more like it. I don't think we're gonna get 16 with a pommel strike, so I don't think we need to burn a rage here either. Let's swap over. Now, who's not involved? Just Tava? Okay. Let's fly her over if we can. We can come to here and join the battle. All right, so now we're in turn order. Everybody's got to do their things. He has only his bonus action. Let's have him hide here. Okay. The diva can't do anything. It's stuck in black tentacles. Karlach has nothing left.
I'll shank the bastards, Auntie. I swear it.
Okay, I think she, on her turn, was not able to get up. So, yeah, she... We have no movement, really. For a bonus action... I don't know what we do here. I mean, if we... I could do this. This is actually a pretty good use here. They're immobile. And we will get some kills. Alright, let's use this. We'll hit 3 of them with a Mind Blast. Oh, and they're stunned! God, that's so good. Alright, in that case, Shadowheart. Drop concentration on black tentacles. And then we'll end Tava's turn there. Or actually, what can she... Did she get here with melee? Oh, she can. That was a bonus action. I always forget. So you're stunned. Amazing. You're dead. And let's kill the Mask of Terror. Okay. All right. Wow. That worked out pretty damn well. We still have a bunch of these we still have a bunch of these traps everywhere, but somehow, for some reason, we're taking 0 fire damage from it all. Let's see what our status is. Nobody took damage there. He took a little bit of damage from her spell.
Making me sweat.
You lost some temporary hit points. Can we get those back? We cannot. Okay. So really, the only person who was hurt was the diva, who lost 13 hit points. Very nice. All right. That seems like a good place to take a break. Obviously, we've discovered the hag's lair. Kind of skipped maybe a big chunk of investigating the Blushing Mermaid, but we can always go back up there. Had a tough choice to make here. Would have liked to have tried to save these people who'd been enthralled by the hag, but given that we knew how the masks work, it would have been extremely difficult and very challenging and might have resulted in the death of the child that we're here to save. So, unfortunate for them, we were not able to save them, but a good fight. Very few resources lost. And actually, you know what I should do? Since she's used up this amulet, we should put something else on. Because she cannot cast it again. It's per short rest, I think. It's per long rest. Okay. It's a great spell. What else do we have? Detect thoughts. Ray of Fear and Wounding Ray. Speak with Dead. Shatter. Let's throw on this one and get Shatter going for next time. All right. Guys, I'm going to take a break here. When we come back next time, we'll continue investigating the Hag's Lair. Try to rescue the child. I think I will do the disarming off camera because it's kind of boring and I shouldn't. I'm not sure. If anybody knows why I'm taking 0 fire damage from the explosions, let me know. Is it a bug or is there something I'm not understanding happening? Either way, that's going to be it for this time. As always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.